And 70 students, parents, and educators gathered to talk about racism in education tonight. Burlington School District's equity leader started these talks to help make the state a more accepting place for Vermonters of color. Local 44's Jolie Sherman has this story.
We know that systemic racism exists, and we know that schools perpetuate that.
Wednesday's discussion was one of already 2 webinars that Burlington equity leader Autumn Bangura created. But she says it's not your traditional webinar.
There's like a family around the dinner table, and so there's like a middle schooler and an 8th grader, and a high schooler was leading the conversation.
And sitting at the table were more than 70 individuals, including 8 panelists and 2 mental health specialists, talking about racial trauma.
When we talk about racial trauma, we're really talking about an emotional overwhelm that prevents you from moving through the world in a way that feels comfortable, safe, reasonable to you.
Burlington School District's Director of Equity, Henry Sparks, says racism exists in the classroom, and it's time the community addresses it.
As we think about white supremacy and systemic racism throughout our educational system, one of the things that historically we have not talked about is how it impacts the mental health of our students.
One by one, panelists talked about their experiences.
You know, I dropped my son off at school. I'm getting a phone call, and he's being put in the planner room because they say they don't know how to control my son.
Kind of breaks apart any feeling of belonging. You almost feel like you're on the outside looking in often.
I'm just trying to now also thrive in what the magic of Vermont could be. And something has to change, like yesterday, like a month ago, like decades ago.
These meetings are open to community members on Zoom. There are 3 more coming up on different topics. The last one will be held in May. Jolie Sherman, Local 44 News.